Stop snacking on these four foods if you have protein in urine. Do you snack often and notice protein showing up in your urine tests? This is not a coincidence. Protein in urine is a sign that your kidneys are struggling. Kidneys are meant to keep protein inside your body. When they are stressed or irritated, protein escapes into urine. Many people try medicines but ignore food habits, especially snacks. Some popular snacks increase pressure inside the kidneys and damage their tiny filters. In this video, you will discover 4 common snacks that worsen protein in urine and learn better options instead. Make sure to watch till the end because one hidden snack on this list fools almost everyone. We are going to start with a snack that sits in many kitchens and is eaten without thinking. It feels light, crunchy, and harmless. But inside your kidneys, it creates pressure that weakens the filters over time. Let us begin with flavored potato chips. Flavored potato chips are one of the most common snacks people eat without thinking. They are easy to find, easy to eat, and taste good. Many adults reach for chips while watching television, driving, or feeling a little hungry between meals. Because chips are sold in large bags and small packs, people often eat more than they realize. What feels like a small snack can quietly harm the kidneys when eaten often, especially if you already have protein in your urine. One of the biggest problems with flavored potato chips is salt. Salt is also called sodium. Sodium pulls water into the blood. One small serving of flavored chips, about 1 ounce or a small handful, contains around 150 to 180 milligrams of sodium. But most people eat 2 or 3 servings at once. That means 400 to 500 milligrams of sodium in one sitting. If we look at 100 grams of flavored chips, the sodium can reach 500 to 700 milligrams. This is a very high amount for the kidneys to handle, especially during snacking when the body is not active. When too much sodium enters the body, it raises pressure inside the tiny kidney filters. These filters are called glomeruli. You already learned that these filters should keep protein inside the blood. High sodium makes blood volume rise. More blood volume means more pressure pushing against the filters. Over time, this pressure stretches the filters and makes their holes larger. When that happens, protein begins to leak into the urine more easily. Salt also affects a specific type of protein called albumin. Albumin is the most common protein found in urine tests. High salt intake makes the kidneys work harder to remove extra sodium. While doing this, the filters become irritated and albumin slips through. Many kidney doctors explain that high salt diets are linked with higher albumin levels in urine. This is one reason doctors often tell people with kidney problems to lower salt first. Flavored chips create even more trouble because of additives. Additives are chemicals added to improve taste and shelf life. Many flavored chips contain artificial flavorings and phosphate additives. Phosphates are used to enhance flavor and color. Too much phosphate irritates kidney tissue and makes inflammation worse. Inflammation means swelling and irritation inside the kidneys. When kidneys are inflamed, protein leakage increases. Artificial flavor powders also contain hidden salts that are not always clear on the label. Frequent snacking on chips also causes fluid retention. Fluid retention means the body holds on to extra water. Sodium tells the body to keep water. This extra fluid raises blood pressure and kidney pressure. People may notice swollen ankles, puffy fingers, or feeling heavy. Inside the body, the kidneys are under constant strain. This strain makes it harder for damaged filters to heal, and protein continues to leak into urine. Researchers at major universities that study kidney health have found a strong link between high sodium intake and protein in urine. Their studies show that when people lower salt intake, protein levels in urine often drop within weeks. This tells us that salt is not just a small problem. It directly affects how much protein leaks through the kidneys. Many people think baked chips or veggie chips are safer. This is a common mistake. Baked chips often contain almost the same amount of sodium as regular chips. Veggie chips are usually made from potato starch or corn flour, not real vegetables. They are still fried or heavily processed and coated with salt and flavor powders. The color may look healthy, but the effect on the kidneys is very similar. There are much safer snack options if you crave something crunchy. Unsalted popcorn is one good choice. 3 cups of air popped unsalted popcorn contain only about 5 milligrams of sodium. It also provides fiber, which helps control blood pressure. Compared to chips, Popcorn has far less sodium and no harmful additives when prepared at home. Another good option is homemade roasted vegetables. You can slice carrots, zucchini, or sweet potatoes and roast them with a small amount of olive oil and no added salt. These vegetables provide potassium and antioxidants. Potassium helps balance sodium in the body and supports kidney health when eaten in safe amounts. If you truly enjoy flavored chips, they should be treated as an occasional food, not a regular snack. For most people with protein in urine, eating chips once per week or less is the safest limit. Eating them daily or even several times per week keeps kidney pressure high and slows healing. Now let us move to something sweet and crunchy that is sold as a healthy protein boost, but it often does the opposite for kidney health. Up next is processed protein bars. Before we move on, tell me where you're watching from and whether you're dealing with protein in your urine. If you want to protect your kidneys naturally, subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the bell. If this helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it does not. Processed protein bars are very popular because they are easy to carry and do not need cooking. Many people keep them in a bag, desk, or car and eat them when they feel hungry. These bars are often sold as healthy and strong foods, especially for energy. Because of this, people eat them often without thinking about how they affect the kidneys. For someone with protein in urine, this habit can quietly make the problem worse. Protein is important for the body, but the kidneys can only handle a certain amount at one time. Dietary protein means the protein you eat from food. Kidney tolerance means how much protein your kidneys can safely filter without stress. When you eat too much protein at once, the kidneys are forced to work harder. This extra work increases pressure inside the kidney filters. Over time, this pressure weakens the filters and allows more protein to leak into urine. Most processed protein bars contain 15 to 25 grams of protein in one bar. Some large bars contain even more. If we look at 100 grams of a protein bar, the protein content can reach 30 to 40 grams. This is a very large amount for a snack. Eating this much protein between meals puts sudden stress on the kidneys, especially if you already have kidney strain. Excess protein raises pressure inside the kidney filters. This pressure is called intraglomerular pressure. You do not need to remember the word, just know it means pressure inside the filters. High pressure stretches the filters and makes them leak. When this happens again and again, protein loss in urine increases instead of improving. Many protein bars use whey protein isolate or soy protein isolate. These are highly concentrated forms of protein. They are absorbed very fast by the body. Fast absorption means a sudden load for the kidneys. Unlike natural foods, these isolates do not come with enough fiber to slow digestion. This fast protein rush overwhelms kidney filters. Processed protein bars also contain added phosphates and artificial sweeteners. Phosphates are added to improve taste and shelf life. Too much phosphate irritates kidney tissue and raises inflammation. Artificial sweeteners can also stress the kidneys and may increase insulin problems. Together, these additives make protein bars more harmful than they appear. Kidney and nutrition research centers have shown that high-protein snacks increase protein leakage in people with kidney stress. When protein intake is reduced or spread evenly through the day, urine protein levels often improve. This shows that it is not just sugar or fat that matters. Protein timing and amount are very important. When the body breaks down protein, it creates waste. One waste marker is called blood urea nitrogen, or BUN. BUN shows how hard the kidneys are working. High protein intake raises BUN levels. When BUN stays high, it means the kidneys are under strain and filtration is struggling. Many bars say low sugar on the label. This does not mean they are safe for kidneys. Low sugar bars often replace sugar with protein, isolates, and additives. This still overloads the kidneys and increases pressure on filters. Better options include small portions of natural protein foods like eggs or plain yogurt, eaten with meals, not as snacks. Fiber-balanced snacks like fruit with a small amount of nuts help slow digestion and reduce kidney stress. For many people with kidney strain, a safe daily protein range is about 0.6 to 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, unless advised otherwise by a doctor. If this is helping you understand kidney health better, please like this video. It helps YouTube share this message and allows Knowhow to reach more people who need kidney support. Next comes a snack many people keep in their desk or car, believing it is heart healthy, but kidneys experience it very differently. Let us talk about salted nuts. Salted nuts and nut mixes are often seen as healthy snacks. People are told that nuts are good for the heart and full of nutrients. Because of this, many adults eat nuts without worry. Nuts do contain healthy fats and minerals, but when they are salted and eaten in large amounts, they can harm the kidneys, especially if protein is already leaking into urine. One major problem is sodium. Plain unsalted nuts contain very little sodium, but salted or flavored nuts contain much more. 1 ounce of salted nuts can contain 120 to 200 milligrams of sodium. Some flavored nut mixes go even higher. Dry roasted does not always mean low salt. Many dry roasted nuts still have salt added after roasting. This sodium adds pressure to the kidneys and increases fluid retention. Another hidden issue is phosphorus. Nuts are naturally high in phosphorus. In 100 grams of mixed nuts, phosphorus can reach 400 to 500 milligrams. Phosphorus is a mineral that the kidneys must remove from the blood. When phosphorus intake is high, kidneys work harder. For people with kidney stress, this extra work increases damage to the filters and raises protein leakage. Too much phosphorus causes kidney filtration stress. The kidneys try to push extra phosphorus out, but in doing so, the filters become irritated. This irritation leads to inflammation inside the kidney tissue. Inflamed tissue cannot hold protein well, so more protein escapes into urine over time. Nut mixes create another problem. They contain many types of nuts mixed together. This encourages people to eat more without noticing. A recommended serving of nuts is about 1 ounce, which is a small handful. Many people eat 2 or 3 handfuls in one sitting. This doubles or triples sodium and phosphorus intake without feeling full. Eating large amounts of salted nuts causes microinflammation. Microinflammation means small areas of irritation inside the kidneys that build up slowly. This type of inflammation is silent. You do not feel pain, but kidney damage increases. Over time, protein leakage becomes worse. Research from renal nutrition programs shows that people with kidney stress who reduce salted nut intake often see improvement in urine protein levels. These programs recommend careful portion control and limiting high phosphorus foods. Another hidden danger is coatings. Many nuts are covered in flavor dust and oils. These coatings add sodium, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. Oils used in roasting can also increase inflammation. These extra ingredients make the snack much harder on the kidneys. Portion size is very important. The recommended serving is about 1 ounce, which is roughly 28 grams. Most people eat far more than this. Eating directly from the bag makes overconsumption easy. Measuring portions is necessary for kidney protection. Better choices exist. Unsalted nuts are safer when eaten in strict portions. Even then, they should not be eaten daily by people with protein in urine. Seeds lower in phosphorus, such as pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds in small amounts, are often easier on the kidneys. Weekly intake guidance matters. For most people with kidney stress, nuts should be limited to 1 or 2 small servings per week. Eating them daily keeps phosphorus levels high and slows kidney healing. People with both kidney problems and high blood pressure must be extra careful. Sodium from salted nuts raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure further damages kidney filters. This combination speeds up protein loss in urine. Now we reach the food almost no one expects. It looks light, refreshing, and harmless, yet it is one of the biggest drivers of protein loss in urine. Let us uncover sugary yogurt cups. Sugary yogurt cups are very popular snacks. Many people eat them in the morning, between meals, or even at night because they feel light and healthy. Yogurt is often seen as good for digestion and bones, so people trust it. But flavored yogurt cups with added sugar can quietly harm the kidneys, especially if you already have protein in your urine. The biggest problem with these yogurt cups is sugar. 1 small cup of flavored yogurt, about 6 ounces, can contain 15 to 25 grams of sugar. This equals about 4 to 6 teaspoons of sugar in just 1 cup. Some larger cups contain even more. When sugar enters the blood this fast, it causes a sugar spike. A sugar spike means blood sugar rises quickly in a short time. These sugar spikes damage tiny blood vessels in the kidneys. These tiny vessels are called capillaries. They are very delicate and help the kidney filters work properly. High sugar levels make these capillaries stiff and weak. Over time, damaged capillaries allow protein to pass through the filters more easily. This leads to higher protein levels in urine. Sugar spikes also affect insulin. Insulin is a hormone that helps move sugar from the blood into cells. When sugar spikes happen often, the body stops responding well to insulin. This problem is called insulin resistance. Insulin resistance increases inflammation inside the body. Inflammation weakens kidney filters and increases protein leakage. Many people with protein in urine also have insulin resistance without knowing it. Sugary yogurt cups often contain artificial thickeners and gums. These are added to make yogurt creamy and smooth. Common ones include carrageenan and guar gum. These additives can irritate the gut and increase inflammation. When inflammation rises, kidney health suffers. The kidneys become more sensitive and leak more protein. Another hidden problem is phosphorus additives. Flavored dairy products often contain added phosphorus to improve taste and shelf life. Too much phosphorus irritates kidney tissue and increases stress on kidney filters. When kidneys are already weak, extra phosphorus makes healing harder and protein leakage worse. Research from metabolic and kidney health institutions shows that high sugar intake is linked with more protein loss in urine. These studies show that when people reduce sugary snacks, including sweetened yogurt, kidney markers improve. This tells us that sugar control is very important for protecting kidney filters. Many people choose low-fat yogurt, thinking it is safer. Low-fat yogurt is often worse. When fat is removed, manufacturers add more sugar and thickeners to improve taste. This leads to higher sugar spikes and more kidney stress. Fat itself is not the main problem here. Sugar and additives are. Sugary yogurt eaten at night is especially harmful. At night, kidneys slow down and rest. Eating sugar before bed raises blood sugar and insulin when kidneys are least able to handle stress. This often leads to higher protein leakage during sleep. Many people see worse urine test results in the morning because of nighttime snacking. There are safer ways to enjoy yogurt. Plain yogurt with no added sugar is a better choice. You can add fiber-rich foods like oats, chia seeds, or small pieces of fruit. Fiber slows sugar absorption and reduces stress on the kidneys. This makes yogurt much safer. Timing also matters. Yogurt is best eaten earlier in the day, with or after a meal. Eating it alone as a late-night snack increases sugar spikes and kidney stress. Keeping portions small is important. Half a cup is often enough. Yogurt does not need to be eaten every day. For people with protein in urine, 2 to 3 times per week is usually safer. Daily sugary yogurt can keep kidneys under constant stress. Reading ingredient lists is very important. Look for added sugar, syrups, or words ending in OS. Also watch for phosphate additives and thickening gums. The fewer ingredients, the better for your kidneys. Now that the 4 hidden snack traps are clear, there is one powerful habit that strengthens kidney filters themselves. It is not food and not exercise. It is a daily pattern that changes kidney pressure. Let us explore the bonus tip, protein distribution timing. Protein distribution timing means how you spread protein across the day, not just how much you eat. Many people eat very little protein at meals and then eat a large protein snack later. This pattern is hard on the kidneys. Kidneys work best when protein comes in small, steady amounts. When protein is spread evenly, the kidney filters face less pressure and can protect themselves better. When you eat a large protein snack at one time, the kidneys must filter a big load all at once. This overload raises pressure inside the filters and makes protein leak into urine. Clinical nutrition departments at major universities have shown that even protein amounts that seem normal can be harmful if eaten all at once. Spreading protein lowers this stress without cutting protein too low. A helpful idea is ideal grams per meal. For many adults with kidney stress, about 15 to 25 grams of protein per meal is easier for the kidneys to handle. This keeps filtration smooth and steady. Eating heavy protein late in the evening is especially harmful. At night, kidney work slows down, so protein leakage increases during sleep. A simple daily example helps. Eat protein with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and avoid protein-heavy snacks. This habit helps most people with protein in urine, high blood pressure, or early kidney damage. It works better than strict protein restriction because it protects kidneys without causing weakness. Here is a quick recap to help you remember. Flavored chips raise sodium and kidney pressure. Protein bars overload kidney filters with excess protein. Salted nuts bring too much phosphorus and sodium together. Sugary yogurt increases sugar stress and protein leakage. The bonus tip: protein distribution timing balances kidney workload across the day. You are not powerless. Small daily changes can protect your kidneys and support healing when you stay consistent. If this video helped you, please do not leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel understood and supported, type the word relief in the comments.